Hello, lovely. Just getting some music on. We're getting ready. Hello, love. Say hi if you're staying. Guess what we got? Whoa, we got Charlie. Hello. Oh, he's a big boy. Hi. Hello. Hello, my chicken. Hi. Hi, my sweetie. I'm good. How are you? What's your favorite color? So glad you're on, question mark. What's my favorite color? I don't know. Probably the pinks. Hello. My boyfriend said Mother's Day is only to celebrate your own mother, not the mother of your children. Your boyfriend is, well, technically wrong. He's saying that not to celebrate the mother of your own children. It's weird that he's saying that. Do you guys have kids together? Is he somebody who just doesn't like to celebrate stuff, doesn't like to do gifts? First date tomorrow. Any tips? Use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. If we ever had kids, to not expect gifts that day. So that's fair, right? What he's doing is he's being fair. He's letting you know where he stands on the issue. There's nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with letting people know where you stand on something. My husband did the same thing with me. When we first got together, I asked him, do we do Christmas? And he said, I don't do gifts. I don't like doing gifts. I don't like this expectation. There's like a calendar day that you need to do something on that particular day. He said, I'll do other things for you, but I don't do these days. And I'm like, that's fair. It's fair that you're telling me that. Honesty is the best policy. Yeah. Hello. It just scares me to think that means he put his mom first. Ask him what that means. Does he do something for his mom on Mother's Day? Do I tell the guy I'm casually saying that I'm going on another date with another man? No, it's none of his business. This is your life. This is your vetting process. You don't owe him anything. Love, Kendra, come get coaching if you need help with that. Cool dress. Communication is key, yes. How do I stop being annoyed when I let him do what he wants, but he's still being sneaky? Get with a man, not a guy, right? Don't be with a guy. You're annoyed because you're with a guy. You need to get with a man. You need to be with a generous long-term thinker, not a selfish short-term thinker. You need to be with somebody who's mature, not somebody who's immature. So that's what your problem is. Your problem isn't him. Your problem is your choice of partner. Is moving too fast a bad thing? I don't discount luck or intuition. Some people are lucky. Some people have good intuition. They move quickly and it works. If that's not your history, if your history is moving too quickly and you choose the wrong partner, you don't have good luck, you don't have good intuition, it's time to use a plan. That's where you start using the no kissing for 3 months dating rule. Hello, loves. Guys, all my newbies, where are my newbies? 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, who wants me to do a book walkthrough? Your top is very cool. Thank you. Who wants me to do a book walkthrough? For those of you who are new, I wrote 8 books. These are some of them. Say yes to goodness. Does being comfortable in a relationship mean you don't love them that much? Not at all. I'm very comfortable in my relationship and I love my man like crazy. And the thing is, I don't need to feel crazy to know that I love him like crazy, right? I do book walkthrough. Yes, please. Okay, we got some people want a book walkthrough. I'm gonna do this really quick. But there is a quiz in the link to my bio, which is the Which Book is Right for Me quiz. So Comeback Queen is the book that helps you get over a breakup. Ron, let's just save you, my love. We don't want to bore you, okay? There we go. So Comeback Queen is the book that helps you get over a breakup. If you are hurting over your last relationship, like if the breakup happened yesterday or a year ago, if it hurts, Comeback Queen is going to help you heal. No More Assholes, this baby right here, is the book that helps you make sure the next partner you choose is the right one. After the First Kiss is the one that helps you set the foundation, and make sure you go from courtship to reality phase. Yeah, Ron's gone. From courtship to reality phase with like as little insecurity as possible. Also helps you understand what to expect when it comes to dealing with baby mama, with his parents, his friends, his job, all that stuff. The transition, you guys, is super important. Fix That Shit is going to help you stop any conflict, any fighting that's going on in your relationship. I know what I'm talking about. We've fought for 10 years. We haven't had a single fight in 5 years. Custom Made for my codependents. Stop making your partner your purpose. Stop expecting them to be your excitement, your source of entertainment. Stop expecting them to always want to spend all their time with you because you want to spend all your time with them. You need to balance your life. If you don't know what your purpose or your passion is, Custom Made is going to help you figure that out and help you figure out how to monetize it. Dating 101, this is a textbook, you guys. This is for my parents to get for their teenagers, also for my nerds. That's Understanding the Drives, Behaviors, and Emotions Behind Love. Freebie, Fake Love Need Not Apply. You get this as a free ebook if you go into the link tree in my bio. This is how to avoid posers, losers, scammers, and predators. And then Say Yes to Goodness. This is the book that helps you live a happy life. All those other books are about relationships. This one is about life. Understanding how to have the right perspective in 10 areas of your life. I just broke up with my boyfriend over him wanting to be friends with an ex. I want him back. Come get a coaching session if you need to clarify whether or not that's a good idea. How do you navigate a relationship that has an expiration date? It's up to you. Like, are you going to like him more by the time that expiration comes up, which means you're going to be hurt more? Should you pull back now and save yourself some hurt? What was the name of the last one that helps dealing with baby mama? That's After the First Kiss. This one here, After the First Kiss, helps you understand how to deal with baby mama. Relationship OCD, I deal with that all the time. Should I initiate making effort to see him again? He wants to. Are you giving me a puzzle piece? Don't give me puzzle pieces, guys. I don't know what that's about. How can I help him find his purpose and leave me alone? If you want him to leave you alone, like, I don't know, like, are you in a relationship? Is that what you're saying? If you're in a relationship and he's being codependent, in other words, he's upset if you don't spend all your time with him. You're with a guy, you're not with a man. You can't change him, by the way. Like, people come as they are, right? Don't get into a relationship with somebody and say, oh, you know what, not quite what I want, but let's try and twist you into what I want. That's not what you want to do. You want to get into somebody who is what you want. So if he's making you his purpose, say, this isn't the relationship for me. I need to be with somebody who understands what their purpose is. If this is an ex who won't leave you alone, just block them. He's insecure. He needs to deal with his emotions, and that's what you need to tell him. You need to deal with your emotions and your behaviors. You can't vomit them on me. And if you do, this relationship is not for me. What's your solution if two partners don't have similar conflict resolution styles? The solution is to read Fix That Shit or come get coaching so that you understand what a functional conflict resolution style is. Most people don't. Because conflict resolution actually starts with you managing your own emotions. So it takes one person to be the emotional leader at the very least, right? So when one person learns functional conflict resolution, then they just stick to that, and either they outgrow the partner because the partner refuses to start imitating those functional tools, or the partner doesn't want you to outgrow them, and so they start imitating those functional conflict resolution tools. We did the love languages. Thank you. Coaching sessions are great. Still need help. Who is this? I'm here for you. Go get your coaching session. Look myself in the mirror first. Yes, absolutely, 100%. You cannot demand, you have to lead, right? It's not, my number one relationship rule is it's not fair to ask for anything you're not willing to do first. You cannot demand that someone change. What's the reason someone gives mixed signals? There's a lot of reasons. There isn't a reason. Somebody didn't like that. Can you explain that again? I came to the end of it. I don't know what I was saying, love. But you can go watch the replay on my YouTube channel. Guys, you can watch the replays for my lives on my YouTube channel. Currently in a relationship that's super healthy. Why are toxic relationships more passionate? It's not that they're more passionate. It's just that literally there's more adrenaline, there's more cortisol. You are literally translating stress reactions into passion. That is exactly what you're doing. And then the makeup. Oh, the makeup is so passionate. I feel so connected. Yeah, because you disconnected. So if you stop disconnecting, then what's going to happen is the love is actually going to have an opportunity to grow. This connection that you feel after a fight is not growth in any way, shape, or form. Y'all retracted and then came back together. There was no growth. When you, oh, goddess card. When you stop fighting, your love actually has an opportunity to grow. And that's when you start really feeling the magic of the relationship. But cortisol and adrenaline, which is the chemicals you feel during a fight, are not passion. Reconnecting because you disconnected is not passion. I'm ready for an engagement and my boyfriend isn't for at least a year. Advice, suggestions. This is what you chose, my love. So if you want to, I mean, at least a year, I would say get a promise of between 1 year and 2, so that you have a 365-day window that you give him after a year for him to do that engagement, and make it clear, I won't wait a day longer than that. So make sure you are sure today that you will do it then, because I don't want to waste my time. If you're like, maybe after a year, I'm not around for that. Depending on how long you've been with him for, right? If you've been with him for at least 2 years, he should be, if he's asking for 1 more year, that makes it 3. So tell him, I'm not waiting a day after, like, if it's 4.1, right? If it's a day into the 4th year, you've wasted my time. You wasted my time. So tell me today, are you sure you're doing it then? What is the holdup? Is it financials? Like, really have a conversation about this. What makes people susceptible to narcissists? People who don't look at what people do and instead believe what people say. 6 months breakup, no contact. Okay. When do you know change is not temporary? If it's consistent for 3 months. That's a good start, depending on the kind of change you're talking about. Though, if you're talking about addiction, they need to be sober for a year. That was so helpful. I mistook the cortisol for attachment after fight. Yeah. Should I ever text my ex? I don't think so. But I don't know what happened. So if you guys want me to clarify a particular situation, obviously without details, I can't give you good advice, right? If you're asking a question that can apply in a general way, I can certainly answer that and clarify some things for me. But should I text my ex, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know how they treated you. Um, right? So if it's a specific thing to you, you got to get a coaching session, guys. Got to get a coaching session. So there's a lot of things that I can clarify in a coaching session, because I'm like, is this a waste of time? I don't know. There's a lot of things that I can clarify in a coaching session, because I'm very efficient in my coaching sessions. So if you want to get clarity on your situation, go to my bio, click on the link tree. There is a button in there for you to get a coaching session. It takes you to a page. You got to follow the instructions to book yourself in. Any advice on intercultural relationship? So we can have differences as long as we respect each other's differences, right? So if you go to, like don't put down your partner's culture. If you go to their home, eat their food with gratitude. Be appreciative of their culture, learn things about their culture. You don't have to take it on, like if you can, right? It should be a choice. It should be a choice. I converted, but there's a bear with his parents. So what, right? So what? If his parents are running his life, run from him, right? If his parents are running his life, run from him. Do not get in a relationship with somebody who's letting other people dictate their lives. I always watch your live streams, even listening to others. Thanks so much for everything. You're welcome. Some lovely. Hello. I left my 4.5-year boyfriend thanks to my coaching session with you. Lovely. I keep putting it off. I want a coaching session. Get your coaching session, guys. The price is going up very soon. So for people who already have gotten a coaching session in the near past, I will be extending that same price for a period of time. But for the new ones coming in, it's going to be a new price soon, and it's going to be a price hike. I need to get back into some bigger things. So I need to be more efficient with my time. So if you're thinking about getting a coaching session, I really suggest you buy it soon, like as in this, tonight soon, because honestly, I was going to do it tonight. So if you're going to get a coaching session, get it now. You don't have to use it right now. Coaching sessions don't expire, but you need to get it like ASAP, because so it'll be this weekend. So this weekend I'm doing a price adjustment because I really need to. So there's different prices depending on what you choose for a coaching session. So go check that in the link tree in my bio. Go see what would suit you. If you think you might want more than one, go ahead and buy more than one. I do have some packages as well. And again, they don't expire. So I do suggest, if you're thinking about that, you jump on it now. How to explain the no kissing for 3 months dating rule. Which book post-divorce should I read first? If your heart is hurting, Come Back Queen. If you're over it, No More Assholes. So how to explain the no kissing for 3 months dating rule. You want to do this before they move in for a kiss. Do we just buy but not book a time if we want to save it? Absolutely, yeah. I will know that you've made this purchase, so don't worry, you can go ahead and buy it, and then when you book it, I'll see that you've purchased it, and no problem. So for introducing the no kissing for 3 months dating rule, you do it before they move in for a kiss. And the way you do that is you say, hey, I just want to let you know I'm using a no kissing for 3 months dating rule because I really want to make sure I choose the right partner, because I really want to have a long-term relationship. I want to get married. I want to have a kid one day. I want to buy a house, like whatever your couple goals are, like those things that need to align, those fundamental values. And so make sure you say that before they move in for a kiss. It's really important that you do it before so that they don't feel rejected. Do read No More Assholes, because it does give you the script, it gives you the science, it gives you the ability to have an intelligent conversation about this, and also what to do when people reject it. Still reading through Custom Made and looking to buy Say Yes to Goodness next. I love it. Guys, my books are on sale on Amazon. I saw that they were on sale on Amazon.ca in like a sweet sale. Like, I mean, like a nice percentage off. Let me see. Amazon.com, not so much. If you're Canadian, go get my books right now if you want paperback, because they are on sale on Amazon.com. Key things to do on a first date. I like to say go for a walk, because I booked one. Awesome. I bought Fix That Shit and the Happy Ones. Say Yes to Goodness. Go for a walk, because it's so much more relaxed and comfortable. You fall into yourselves faster, right? This is an interview. This is casual. Your first date should be casual, not an interview, so that you're more who you are. Just got Fix That Shit in the mail. I love it. Hopefully it helps fix me. Yes, good. Listen, you have to do the work, right? I'm a coach. Coaches teach you technique. If you go to a tennis coach, you got to play tennis. You're coming here for mental health. You're coming here for a healthy relationship. It means you have to do what I teach you how to do. If you do it, you get the results. If you put the practice in, you get the results. I converted to a new religion and my atheist boyfriend is confused. How can I smooth things out? You don't need to, right? Like, you just make it not about him. Just say, baby, like, don't worry about it. This is for me. This is something that just feels right for me right now. You don't need to worry about it. This doesn't have any effect on us. But if you don't think that script is going to work for you, come get a coaching session. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 5 months, but he still hasn't told his family about me. Is that okay? No. That's not your boyfriend. That's not your boyfriend. A boyfriend doesn't keep you a secret. That's not your boyfriend. That's the guy you're having sex with. You're the girl he's having sex with. You're not his girlfriend. If you were his girlfriend, you would have been introduced to his people. You haven't been brought into his circle. He hasn't included you in his life. That is not a boyfriend. So what you need to do is go have a conversation with him where you say, hey, I just need to let you know I'm done my playtime and I'm really looking for a committed long-term relationship, because that's what I want now. I don't want to just play. I'm really looking for a relationship, which is what I'm assuming, because you're calling him a boyfriend. So you want a relationship. You're not in a relationship, obviously, because he hasn't brought you into his life. So let him know that you're done your playtime, you're looking for a relationship, and if he wants to have a relationship with you, you need to be brought into his circle. And if he says, no, I'm not ready for that, say, then this isn't for me. I need to exit this to get into the relationship that I need to be in. Also, grab no more assholes. There's so much you need to learn, my love. So the no kissing for 3 months dating rule keeps you from creating a chemical that tells your brain you've completed a vetting process and commits you to a stranger. If you are looking for a committed long-term relationship, if you're looking for a future husband, a future baby daddy, committing to somebody you don't know and hoping they turn out to be the person you need is insanity. Seriously, like, just playing with somebody you don't know, that's fine. The only criteria, if you just want play, is, am I attracted and do I trust them? What's your criteria for the father of your child? What's your criteria for a husband? Right? Think about that. Should you be seeing those traits before you choose that person? Absolutely. So using a no kissing for 3 months dating rule gives you the opportunity to see those traits before you choose a person. My fiance said I don't trust her when I asked her about where she was. And what does that mean? Well, I don't know. Come get a coaching session, because I don't know what's going on in your relationship. Kissing on the cheek is okay. Yeah. No kissing doesn't mean no affection. Best way to greet someone when you first see them, shake their hand. Why not? I just ordered custom made and after the first kiss. Amazing. I would like to bring the spark in romance back. Any tips on peeling my energy off of him to draw him in? So if you want to bring the spark and the romance back, get your 2 kisses in every day, minimum 5 seconds each. How do you get a coaching session? Go into my bio, click on the link tree. There's a button in there for coaching sessions. It takes you to a page. Follow the instructions on the page to book yourself in for a session. Relationship OCD, relationship anxiety, any tips? That would be fix that shit or come get a coaching session. It's a process. It's not a magic wand. You're saying, how do I change how I think? How do I change how I feel? How do I change the behaviors that I feel compelled to do? That's a process, my love. It does take something more intensive than just something that I can tell you on a live. Best way to first greet a date? Yeah, no, seriously, shake her hand like that. It breaks the bubble, right? You're not getting into her space, you're inviting to touch, right? And it breaks that bubble and it creates a skin-to-skin contact. Don't underestimate the power of touch, even a simple touch. We talked 4 months, long distance. Same day I saw him, he asked to be his girlfriend. We kissed and I met his family. Awesome. Yeah. You're welcome, lovelies. Guys, who wants a notification when I go live? Who wants a notification when I go live? Say I do. How to get your husband to kiss for 5 seconds? Kiss him for 5 seconds. Kiss him for 5 seconds. Right? That's your man. Like, go kiss him for 5 seconds. Go give him a 5-second kiss. Go kiss him for 5 seconds. Twice a day. Minimum twice a day, minimum 5 seconds each. Okay, on my I-dos, on my me's. Here's what you're going to do to get a notification when I go live. Go up here, click my little picture once or twice. Already do, love it. You're going to get a pop-up. In the pop-up is a bell. Click on the bell. When you do that, say I just did in the comments. Am I right to stop texting a man who doesn't ask how I am? He seems nice, but just doesn't return it. So you're turning little things into big fights. That's a major red flag. Those of you who want a notification when I go live, and you clicked my picture here, you got the bell. Make sure at some point you go into your TikTok settings, turn on your notifications, go into your device, also turn on your TikTok notifications so you get that push notification. Yeah, so here's the thing. If you focus on, like, you know, he does this, right? This is what you did. You just went, he does that, but he doesn't do this, right? So he does that, but he doesn't do this. And so you're dismissing what he actually does because you're hyper focusing on this one thing that you tell yourself means you're cared for. You tell yourself, this means I'm important to this person. All this other shit, that doesn't matter. The fact that he takes me out, he pays for dates, you know, he shows up, he responds to my texts, right? He's not ghosting me. That's fuck that. He doesn't ask how I am. I met someone in Tinder. We've been talking and dating since December. Oh, don't give me puzzle pieces, guys. It has to be all in one box. I can't put a puzzle piece together. Can't find anyone but my ex attractive. That's because you haven't defined anything better than your ex. Why is it a deal breaker for me that my husband of 23 years gets high with my son? Am I overreacting? If your son is an adult, then yes. If my boyfriend forces me to call myself a narcissist, but I don't agree, is that because I am one? I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know your boyfriend. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if he's abusive. I don't know if you're with a selfish short-term thinker. If you want me to help you clarify what's happening in your relationship, I do suggest a coaching session. 3 months since when? Talking or meeting? Meeting, coming face to face. Texting, that is low energy. That is super low energy. Making time for you face to face, whether it's virtual or it's meeting up for a date physically, That's when you start the 3 months. And it's 3 months of consistent behavior. Like, you look at those 3 months and you go, is that what I want in a boyfriend? If the answer is no, if it's like 1 month, like 2 months of meh, and then 1 month that he's what I want in a boyfriend, it's 3 months of him being what you want in a boyfriend. Thank you. I doubt myself at times and think I'm too picky. Get no more assholes, my love. Put it into perspective. Is it normal to still have the urges to fight when transitioning into a healthy relationship? Yes. And the reason why is because your brain is habitual. You know how you can drive, but you zone out, but you're still driving? Because your brain can actually do autopilot. If you've done something often enough, your brain picks it up for you and runs it for you. You know that that thought that you can't get out of your head. You know that song that you can't get out of your head. You know that person that you just can't stop spinning over. That's a habitual brain. So basically, if you have a lot of fighting in your relationship and you go into not fighting, your brain goes, wait a second, it's fight o'clock. And so the clock gets to fight o'clock and it's giving you the urge to fight because that's the habit that you have. So what you need to do during that transition period, because what's happening is you're stepping out of the old normal and then you're in between the old normal and the new normal, and this is an uncomfortable place to be because you're in unfamiliar territory. The new normal hasn't become familiar yet, so this is a weird place. So you do get that urge to fight because of the habit to fight. So what you're going to do is keep the mouth shut. Don't let the words escape your lips. Don't let the fight happen, and you will transition into fight free. Is it gaslighting if they say you complain too much? Shouldn't they say, what can I do to fix it? No, it depends, right? It depends. It depends on the situation. Maybe you are complaining too much. I don't know if what you're asking for is valid, right? If you're saying you spend too much time with your kids, that's complaining too much. That's not a valid complaint. If you're saying you spend too much time at work, that's not a valid complaint. This person is being financially responsible, making sure that, hey, if they lose their job for 6 months, there's money in the bank to pay the bills. So it depends what the complaint is about. But if you want clarification on your particular situation, we got to do a coaching session. I'm meeting someone Tuesday after talking for a month. When do I start the 3-month timer? Face to face. Even though you've been talking for a month, it doesn't matter. When did they show up for you? Face to face. What should I do during the 3 months? Get to know them. No kissing, no sleepovers for 3 months. Guys, do get no more assholes. Educate yourself on dating. It's about getting to know them. You can spend as much time with them as you want during those 3 months, but no kissing, no sleepovers. Do you believe in breaks in relationships? A break is a break up. That means you were single. That means if you wanted to be with somebody and then the two of you got back together, they can't say anything about that. You were not in a relationship. They don't own your body. If they got with somebody and the two of you got back together, you have nothing to say about that. You were not together. You don't own their body. You don't have the right to say, right? They can't say to you, I need a break. I don't want to be with you, but by the way, you can't be with anybody else. Nobody has the right to say, I don't want to be with you, but you are not allowed to be with anybody else. My ex-boyfriend's sister still texts me, sends TikToks. What do you think? Block. Right? Unless you want to have a friendship with her. But if you don't want to have a relationship with her, you can simply block. As thoughts on slow burn and falling in love, or should you know sooner rather than later? I love a slow burn. My husband and I, we were a slow burn for sure. What makes a good relationship? Respect, devotion, support, and making each other laugh, intimacy, kisses every day. How to act on the first date. Be yourself. Be yourself. Some say you should stay loyal in the talking stage. What's your thoughts? So first of all, the talking stage should mean talking, right? If the talking stage is kissing and having sex, that's not talking because your mouth is preoccupied. So the talking stage is no kissing for 3 months. If they say no, the talking means like kissing and having sex because I got to know the chemistry. I got to know if we're good at this together. Say, no, 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 no. Like, I actually need to get to know you, who you are. And if the first obstacle you can't overcome is getting to know me, well, then obviously we shouldn't be kissing and having sex, right? So if the talking stage means you getting to know me, that means no kissing and having sex for 3 months. If that's not something you can do, well, it seems to me it really wasn't about who I was. It was about what you were going to get. So I guess you can keep walking and I'll do the talking stage with somebody who actually wants to talk. Now, when it comes to the no kissing for 3 months dating rule and actually talking to get to know each other, no kissing for 3 months means no commitment for 3 months. You're not committing to someone you don't know because that doesn't make sense. You're looking for a long-term relationship. I'm not going to commit to someone I don't know and hope they are long-term relationship material. I'm going to get to know you for 3 months and hopefully we're a good fit and we're compatible and I like who you are and we have the same goals and we have the same timelines. But we're going to take 3 months to get to know each other, which means we're not committed to each other. You can do what you want. I can do what I want. We are not committed to one another. Now, you observe. If listen, you should be seeing more than one person at a time. You shouldn't be just one person at a time because just one person at a time means I'm committed to someone I don't know. The point of no kissing for 3 months is not committing to someone you don't know. So if you're talking to somebody and somebody else says, can I take you out for coffee? You say yes, if you want to, because you're not committed. So you're not wasting time being committed to people you don't know. You can vet multiple people at once. Now, if he's having sex with a bunch of girls, if he's liking a bunch of girls on Instagram, if he's adding a bunch of girls on Snapchat all the time, is that the kind of boyfriend you want? He's showing you exactly who he is because you said we're not committed to each other. This is the perfect opportunity to see who they actually are. How do they behave? What is their level of integrity? Do they bring you around their people? A lot you need to look for in those 3 months, my love. I love and appreciate my boyfriend more because of you and because of Fix That Shit. I love you. That's beautiful. My partner uses too much you statements. You can dive into Fix That Shit. Come get a coaching session. I do couples coaching. He says he wants a relationship, but also says I'm pretty and wants to kiss me. I want a relationship. No kissing for 3 months means you don't fall into a relationship with the wrong person. If he can't make it 3 months, there you go. There's your answer. It's just words. Doesn't matter what they say. What matters is what they do. If he wants a relationship, getting to know you for 3 months is not a problem, right? If getting to know you for 3 months is a problem, that's the first problem, is getting to know me. That's the first problem. The first problem is getting to know me, because that shouldn't be a problem. Like, that should be like, wow, she's giving me a chance to get to know her. I'm grateful that I get to have some time in her life. I'm grateful for the opportunity to see if maybe we can become a couple because I like who she is. But if getting to know you is a problem, that's the one you need to let walk away. 2 years, his ex-wife still doesn't know about me and he doesn't see me when he has his kid. That means you're a secret, my love. You're not in a relationship, just so you know. He always says I have an excuse for everything. Maybe you do. Maybe you justify things. Maybe you don't take responsibility for your behavior. I don't know. If you want clarity, you can get a coaching session. You can get Fix That Shit. My boyfriend's lazy but is less motivated than I isn't lazy but is less motivated than I am. Sometimes I bother by it. Is this valid? It is if you want an ambitious man. That's not who he is. So if you want an ambitious man, you're in the wrong relationship. So helpful. You're so welcome. Can being very insecure about every female he talks to cause a good man to cheat? So he might be like, seriously, if he's not a cheater, he's not a cheater, right? He's just going to break up with you. He's just going to break up with you. If you constantly accuse somebody of cheating, though, like, here's the thing. Sometimes people like love you. They hope you get better, but the relationship becomes what I call susceptible. If you're constantly tearing him down, which is what you're doing, right? I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't see you. You don't have integrity. You're not trustworthy. That's tearing somebody down. If your partner always said that to you and you're like, but I am trustworthy, but they said, no, you're not. You don't have integrity. I don't trust you. That's, to somebody with integrity, that's the worst thing you can do. Right? It's the worst thing you can do, because you're literally saying, I don't see you. The number one thing that we strive to achieve between us people is understanding. I seek to be understood. When you say to your partner, I don't see you, I don't understand you, I refuse to see you, I won't see you for who you are, I will see you as this, and you can't change my mind. If the relationship becomes susceptible because of that, and somebody comes along and says, you're such a good man, you have so much integrity, I see you, I recognize you, guess what? She made him feel better than you did. So either he's going to leave you because he realizes other women make him feel better than you do, or he doesn't want to leave you because he loves you so much, but he's susceptible. Thank you, lovely. I broke up with him because I was scared of relationship and of commitment issues. Any advice? Coaching. Come get coaching. I don't have a magic wand. Got to do the work. Got to come do the work, my love. Do you and your husband ever have to bail on each other when you initiate dates, or is that a priority? So I don't bail on him when we set a date for something, because it's so rare that we actually set a date with something that, obviously I don't schedule other things. I don't take anything else on if I've scheduled something with him. When I ask him, do you want to come do this with me? He says, maybe. I understand him very well. Maybe means, and he's explained this a million times. I told him, you don't need to explain this anymore. I understand. Just say maybe. Maybe is fine. And here's the thing. Like, when I say we are, right? We are going to my friend's wedding. These are things that I want him to come with me to. When I say we are, he makes the time. But when I say, baby, I'm doing this, do you want to come? He says, maybe. And maybe means if I have the time, if work allows it, if I don't have, he owns his own business, if I don't have too much work and I'm not too tired and I'm in the mood when you're going, then I will. But I don't know until the day of or the day before. So it's always maybe. So he doesn't bail. He's always realistic and honest in his answer. How to heal my anxious attachment so I'm not so dependent on my future partner? Come get coaching, my love. That's the way to do that. You got to come do the work. Yeah, come get coaching. It's not a magic wand. There's a lot we need to talk about, and I can't do it on the live. I might get coaching. I need help. Guys, I am raising my prices. So if you are thinking about getting coaching, go purchase your coaching sessions. You don't have to use them right away. But if you want to lock in at this price, it's going up. It's going up. I went from meditating 5-10 minutes a day back in February to 30 minutes as of today. Life changing. Yes, it is. Yes, tell us in the comments what has changed for you. What has changed for you, my love? How to handle my boyfriend hardly wanting physical affection, but it's my primary love language. Why did you get in a relationship with somebody who doesn't share physical affection as a love language? The best thing I ever did for myself, was get into a relationship with somebody who shared physical affection as a primary love language. I started meditating and exercising. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, if your partner refuses to be affectionate with you, I would consider getting into a different relationship. It's hard to feel rejected. Why would you want to be in a relationship where you feel rejected? Yeah, but if I do get coaching, you're going to have to deal with a basket case low-key. You think I don't deal with basket cases? I deal with high-key basket cases, my love. I am equipped. I am equipped. How to know if he's a generous long-term thinker? You got to get no more assholes and grade him on the 12 character traits in there. How do I deal with my love language being quality time and boyfriend not doing it because of quarantine? You guys can't FaceTime. Have FaceTime dates. You can have FaceTime dates. How to know if he's a good match for me? Use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. If you're more excited about him at the end of 3 months than you were at the beginning of 3 months. Also read No More Assholes. Make sure that you have all the, like, you know, a full fundamental understanding of the 12 character traits you need to look for, and make sure he's at least a 9 out of 12. He also needs to make you laugh more than anybody else. Practice the 3 P's: protect, profess, provide. Be hardworking and be loyal and devoted. You're so helpful. Thank you. Definitely will book coaching. Yes, my love. Guys, who wants a notification when I go live? Say I do. I'm much calmer. I even do box breathing sometimes. You recommend it during a session. It's amazing. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Done. Date ideas during lockdown. Go for walks. Me. Okay, those of you who want a notification when I go live, click my picture up here once or twice. You're going to get a pop-up. In the pop-up is a bell right there. Click on the bell when you do that. Say, I just did. Also take some time to go into your TikTok settings. Make sure you turn your notifications on in there. Also go into your settings on your device and turn your notifications on there. What to do when he calls you his ex's name? Say, ooh, think you made a mistake there, baby. He does not appreciate me, so why are you choosing him as a partner? Is he a generous long-term thinker or a selfish short-term thinker? Bell is on. Good, good, good. I do have meditation tips in the link tree in my bio. There's a meditation resource button, you guys. Go check it out. There is a meditation guide. There's a meditation chart. So instructions basically on how to start. There's some tracks for you to start with. So lots of really good stuff for you to get going on meditation. Do I do couples coaching? Yes, I do. Just when you get a session, you can come alone, you can come together, you can bring the whole family, bring the dog, I don't care. This is your session. Come with whoever you want to come with, or come alone. I work with a lot of couples through just one person. So if you want to, want some help in your relationship, even if you just show up alone. My husband has never had fixed that shit, and we haven't had a fight in 5 years. So a relationship can be fixed through one person, because all I need is somebody who wants to be the emotional leader. How do you know if doing friends with benefit is meant for you or not? If you catch feelings and get hurt that they're not wanting a relationship, it's not for you. I meet a lot of narcissistic men. How does one become? I don't know how one becomes a narcissist. But what you can do is use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule, and you'll see those traits before you get into a relationship. Why do people ghost? Because we are creatures designed to avoid pain and seek pleasure. It's that simple. It's that simple. Which book is best for couples who are expecting a baby and want to strengthen their relationship? Fix that shit. Fix that shit, you guys. I am all about teaching you how to become a power couple, how to become the role model your children absolutely 100% need. Because we are monkeys designed to imitate. I want your relationship to be amazing so that they seek amazing relationships because the standard has been set. Thank you. I'm ready to start dating again. I will use that rule and let you know how it goes. Good. When a partner calls you a mean name and then later apologizes and owns up for it, it still hurts. They took responsibility for their behavior. Take responsibility for your residual pain. So you can get coaching if you need help with that. You can do some meditation. Is it too much to expect them to also hang out if you're friends with benefit? Yeah, it's not a boyfriend. If you want a boyfriend, go get a boyfriend. If you want to scratch an itch, go scratch an itch. But the itch scratching and the boyfriend are two separate categories. They require separate behaviors. If you just want to scratch an itch, it's am I attracted to you and do I trust you? That's it. If you want a boyfriend, it's a longer list of criteria. Don't try to make this into this. This is where we call them assholes. This is where we do ourselves wrong. We started friends with benefits, right? They're happy to do that. Like, yay, you know, this is what I want, no strings attached. And we're like, yeah, this is what I want, no strings attached. By the way, I'm going to try and turn you into a boyfriend. And we're being really sneaky about it. And that's not okay. We're trying to pull somebody who's in a selfish short-term thinking mode into a generous long-term thinking mode because we want a boyfriend and we're trying to use sexuality to pull somebody into boyfriend mode. And they don't give us that because they told us, I don't want a relationship. And we went, la, 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 la. I'm not listening to you because I want a boyfriend, so I'm just going to try and use this to try and get that. And that doesn't work because they clearly communicated, I don't want to be a boyfriend. And then when it doesn't work, we go, he's such an asshole. He doesn't spend time with me. He doesn't take me out. He doesn't introduce me to his friends or his family. He doesn't want a relationship. What a jerk. What an asshole. No, my love. You went into this the wrong way. You used friends with benefits to try and get a relationship. You used friends with benefits to try and get a relationship. That was you being sneaky. Own up to it. If you want a relationship, like, be clear, first of all, when you hit that fork in the road, do I want a friends with benefit or do I want a relationship? Take the time to think about it because the behaviors are different. Friends with benefits, just go for it. Relationship, vet. Know who they are before you pick them. The people who are over here, the guys, the dudes, the males, the females, whatever your orientation is, the people who are over here for a reason. They don't want to be over there. Don't go pick over here to try and drag over there. Go over there and find the people who are over there and vet. Make sure you choose the one who's right for you. What if the friends with benefit tells you he loves you, goes on a birthday vacation with you? Does he want a relationship? That's the question. If he doesn't want a relationship, drop it because you are wasting your time. Doesn't matter what he says. What matters is what he does. Does he want a relationship? Does he want to build a life? If that's not what he wants to do, you are wasting your time. Doesn't matter what he says. What matters is what he does. You went on vacation. Great. He got to go to a beautiful place and have sex too. Bonus. That's amazing. Lucky him. Does he want a relationship? That's what you need to find out. So sis, don't come here and vomit, right? Like, don't come here and vomit because I will boot you out. This just isn't the place for it. If I tell my man I don't like the way his deodorant smells, is that offensive? Instead of telling him, buy him a deodorant that you like and say, baby, I got this one for you. I love the smell of this. It's so sexy. I love you too. Get him the one that you want. When it came to my man having a cologne that I liked, I didn't say go find a cologne that I like, or I didn't say go buy this cologne, I like it. I took him to the bay. I did that, bought my boyfriend cologne, and now he smells so good. I took my husband to the bay. I had a piece of paper, I had a little pad and a pen. I sprayed here, I think I sprayed 2 spots on his stomach too, and I sprayed here and here on his arms. And so I put like these 6 different, and I wrote down what I put in each spot to remember. Then we went for a Cinnabon, because it takes time for your body chemistry to like, you know, mix with it and really give it the actual scent. And I smelled all the spots and I was like, ooh, this one. And then we went back and we got Hugo Boss Soul. It smells so good. Oh my God. Woo! I just have to think about it and it gets me steamy. So yes, he said he didn't want a relationship, but now he is starting a relationship with someone else, right? So when somebody says I don't want a relationship, the you is silent, right? So he didn't want a relationship with you. So don't stick around. When somebody says I don't want a relationship, don't stick around hoping he's going to ultimately want a relationship with you. He told you he didn't want a relationship. He didn't, you know, so maybe he said I don't want a relationship right now. That's with you. I don't want a relationship right now with you. So when they say I don't want a relationship, or I don't want a relationship right now, or I'm not ready for a relationship, it means you need to go, because he's telling you this. There's something about you that he doesn't want a relationship with. I'm not saying you are wrong. I'm just saying for him, this isn't who he sees himself building something with. How do I know how much my coaching session will cost? Go into my bio, click on the link tree. There's a button for coaching sessions. Go to that page and go check out the different options. I'm telling you guys, get it tonight, because by this time tomorrow, the prices are going to be raised. So if you are considering getting a coaching session, now's the time to buy it. You don't need to use it right away. You can buy more than one if you think you're going to need more than one. They don't expire. You can use them anytime you want. But I am raising my prices, so go take advantage of that tonight if you're thinking about getting coaching sessions. He won't wear cologne at all. I said I like it. He said he only wears it out. Yeah, my husband only wears it out. That's okay. If you are unintentionally hurting someone you love, do you stay and keep or leave and fix? Why not stay and fix? Can you stay and fix? Is that one of the options? How do you know if your relationship is toxic? If you are unsure, like if it's abusive in any way, then there's toxicity, right? But like my husband and I, we were, you know, we were not good with each other. We fought for 10 years, right? There was definitely toxicity there. But we were both generous long-term thinkers. We stayed and fixed. So if you're unclear what you should do, come get a coaching session. How do I know if he's using me? If he can't wait 3 months for first kiss, he's there for your body, not for who you are. How can I keep my fiance motivated without nagging? Come get a coaching session, love. My ex won't stop texting me. Why are you talking about your life as though you have no control? Like, why are you talking about your life as though you have no control? Like, as though you don't have a block button on your phone. If you block and they go get, you know, different phone numbers to keep texting you, you're going to call him and you're going to say, and you're going to record yourself calling him. And you're going to say, you need to stop making up numbers. You need to stop finding ways to circumvent the blocks. I'm blocking you because I don't want you to talk to me anymore. Stop calling me. Stop texting me. If you don't stop, I am going to the police and getting a restraining order. Record yourself saying that. If you get his voicemail, record yourself leaving a voicemail. But call him and tell him that if you're blocking him and he's circumventing it. But don't not block him and complain that he's still texting you and talk about your life as though you have no control. Licky dogs. Ooh, Chantal, I'm using that quote more often. Why am I talking about my life as though I don't have control, right? Well, exactly. He said he would date me but needed to talk more, left me undelivered, and was on live with 2 girls. Why are you like, why does this guy matter to you? This is a guy, by the way. This is not a man. Obviously, this is a guy. Why do you care about him? Why don't you just block him on everything? Love that advice. It's easier said than done. No, my love, just do it. Just do it. If you tell yourself it's hard, it's hard. If you tell yourself it's hard, it's hard. Guys, it's the brain is an amazing tool. When you change the dialogue in your mind, you change how you feel. There's this experiment, you guys, and I really encourage you guys to try this. What you want to do is you want to take your finger, you want to point it in front of you, and you want to turn around as far back as you can go and point it to the wall behind you. And then you're going to, in your mind, visualize a point on the wall behind you that's a foot further than where you went. And then turn around and point again. And point to that spot even further away. When you imagine it, it is. So stop imagining that the things you need to do are hard. Start telling yourself, this is easy for me. Even just saying that, I just feel empowered. This is easy for me. Being successful is easy for me. Writing books is easy for me. Being a good coach is easy for me. Make your life easier by telling yourself you can do this. Thank you. It's hard to let go. That's why I haven't blocked him. Block him now. Me pointing to the wall right now. Who did anybody notice that I actually went back further? This is so for me. Yes. Thank you. So block him now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? This is how you block somebody. Look, you pick up the phone. You open it up. You go to their contact. You press the buttons. How hard was that? How hard was that? Right? You're telling yourself it's hard, which is why you're not doing it. So you know what's getting in your way? You. 100% you. 100% you. Yeah, tap favorites, recents, or voicemail. Tap next to the number on your contact you want to block. Yeah, that's iPhone. I walked a few people through that process on coaching sessions. I love how you're giving instructions on that. It's so cute. I like being random. He makes me happy, but I don't know how to lose feelings. Come get a coaching session if you need help working through your mind and your emotions. I keep repeating we're not together, but we're together. We're working on the relationship. If you need help with the relationship, you can get fixed session or get a coaching session. Tips for social anxiety. Yes, meditation. Meditation for sure. Meditation for sure. There's a meditation resource button in the link tree in my bio. It shrinks the part of your brain that creates stress, fear, and anxiety. Who's that behind me? How do I get over the fear of being married? Make sure you can get fixed that shit, by the way. Like if you make your relationship good, strong, intimate, conflict free, it certainly helps you get over the fear of marriage and divorce. Yeah, if you need help, you were in a toxic with your man for 10 years and you worked it out. If you need help working it out, come get coaching sessions. We work together, so it makes it hard. Should I find another job? If you're miserable because you work together, then yes. Don't sell your sanity, right? You're working there for money and you're selling your sanity because you're miserable being there. If you're miserable being there, go and find happiness. Guys, never date where you work. Look what happens. Right? Like never date somebody you work with. You imagine best case scenario and then worst case scenario happens. And then what? You're miserable at work. Have you done actual couple coaching with both people? Yes, I have. I feel like I'm not able to emotionally connect with my boyfriend. Is this normal? I think sometimes we even misread our own emotions, right? So sometimes we don't quite understand what love is supposed to feel like. So it's not normal, but I don't know what you're reading as emotions or not. Coaching sessions don't expire. Can I buy one now and use when necessary? 100%. Yeah, they do not expire. They do not expire. They're transferable. If you wanted to give one or sell one to someone else too, it's completely up to you. As long as your coaching session hasn't been used, then it is valid. How much is a session? Depends on the package that you choose. I've got different options. Go check out the link in the link tree in my bio. Have you ever advised people to break up during couple coaching? So if I have a couple and I know they're not right, I'm very honest about what, like, I don't say you need to break up, but I'm very honest about the realities of the relationship. I will literally say to her, he is, like, the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. He's cheated on you multiple times. He will cheat on you again. This is something you can anticipate unless he, decides he's not going to do this anymore. But it doesn't matter what he says. What matters is what you do, and you can't just believe what he says. There needs to be a history of him not doing it before you will actually trust it. So I will literally say stuff like that. And I have, right? I've had somebody in a relationship come to me to fix their relationship, and I've gone through the 12 character traits and no more assholes, because I can see, right? But I need them to see as well. I pick up very quickly on what's going on. I'm very good at what I do. So I will kind of pick up on, like, oh, I think this is a guy, right? Like I'll think, oh, I think this is a guy. So I'll say, just kind of like for some clarity, do you want to go through the 12 character traits and grade his paper and see if this is a selfish short-term thinker or a generous long-term thinker? And somebody who might have come to me to fix their relationship, at the end of it are going to feel like, okay, maybe this isn't the relationship for me, because I've helped them realize they are with a selfish short-term thinker, and this is why they have these problems in this relationship. I met my boyfriend at work. We've been together for 10 years, but we're lucky. Yeah, I never discount luck or intuition, but for the most part, it's not a good idea to date somebody that you work with, because you get work Frank, not necessarily real life Frank. This is work Frank, and work Frank is hiding his drug addiction, hiding his alcoholism, hiding the fact that he's a cheater, hiding the fact that he's bad with money, right? So you kind of create a best case scenario in your mind because, oh, work Frank is so nice and he's so funny and he's so sweet, but it's not real Frank. Which book do you recommend? Because all I attract are guys that are jerk, not men. Men are actually amazing. That would be No More Assholes. I want those books. Go for it. Do you have any weird coaching session stories? I'm curious. I don't. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have any weird coaching session stories. No weird stories. What is custom made about? This is a book that answers two questions. One is, what is my purpose? What is my passion? What am I custom made to do? Two, how can I turn that into a hustle so that I can actually get paid doing what I love instead of, like some people, they get a job to get money, but their job doesn't make them happy. They're not happy at their job because it's not their purpose, it's not their passion, but they don't know what their passion is. So I get you to discover what your passion is, and then I teach you how to monetize it so that you can start, you can actually start getting paid doing what you love. Does anybody want a book walkthrough? We got somebody asking, can you do a quick sentence about each book, please? I fear not living fully in my 20s, but my partner's job locks us down a bit. Any mindset tips? Start with meditation. I would say Say Yes to Goodness and Custom Made are really great books to give you perspective on how to live well. Who wants a book walkthrough? I got 8 books, you guys. This is the handful. There's gonna come a point I won't even be able to hold them all in one hand. Crazy. I'm writing 2 more this year. How does one become a moderator on your live? So I pick my moderators. I usually have a few moderators. I don't see anybody misbehaving tonight. Should I leave my partner if I can't stand their family? If their family interferes, yeah, 100%. If they're able to, sort of create distance with their family and have boundaries, then, if it works well in your relationship, then you can stay. But if their family interferes in your relationship, definitely leave. I would love a book walkthrough. We got some yeses. Yes, please. Okay, book walkthrough. Book walkthrough. All right, my loves. So starting with the breakup book. This is a book that helps you get over a breakup and put your heart back together. So that was Comeback Queen. No More Assholes is the book that helps you make sure your next relationship is with a generous long-term thinker, not a selfish short-term thinker. That's a man. You want a man, you don't want a guy. After the First Kiss is the book that helps you set the foundation to your new relationship with your amazing man so that you don't lose this amazing man. Fix That Shit is a book that helps you remove any fighting. It doesn't matter how much conflict, like how much or how little conflict there is in your relationship, you can bring it to 0. Custom Made is a book that helps you discover what your purpose and your passion is and then learn how to monetize it so that you can start getting paid doing what you love. Dating 101 is a textbook. This is understanding the drives, behaviors, and emotions behind love. Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Avoid Posers, Losers, Scammers, or Predators. This is a freebie in ebook form in the link tree in my bio. Just click that free books button. Say Yes to Goodness is the book that helps you understand how to have a happy life. So 10 areas of your life that affect you and how to be happier. There is a which book is right for me quiz in the link tree in my bio. There's also a books button that you can click and you'll see there's short videos about all of my books, so it really gives you a good idea what each of my books are about. Do you recommend that couples read these books together? My husband has never read Fix That Shit. We haven't had a fight in 5 years, so it's not necessary. I do have couples that do read my books together, but I'm not saying that it's necessary. 9 healthy months so far, and we are only getting closer. I love you. You've helped us a ton. Mwah. Thank you for sharing this with me. That makes me really happy. Really, really happy. So happy. What's the time? Oh, my loves, it's time. It's time. I have to go. It's time for me to go. I'm gonna go eat my cereal. I'm gonna go make my husband some salsa guacamole. I'm gonna give you one last chance to set yourself up to get a notification when I go live. So click my picture up here once or twice. You're gonna get a pop-up. In the pop-up is a bell. If you click that, say I just did. Go follow me on Instagram, you guys. I'm doing a coaching giveaway. So you have a chance to win a free coaching session. So go take part in that. I got some freebies in the link in my bio. There's a free book. There's some free, if you hit that free book button, you also get some free worksheets. There is a free guide for long distance relationships. There's a meditation resource button that you can check out. There's a free meditation guide in there. Go to my YouTube channel. I have a Let's Meditate playlist. Go check that out. I also repost my live streams on there. Love it. Just did. Enjoy your cereal. I will. I have a podcast on my YouTube channel and on my podcast. I actually interview TikTok people. So there's going to be some TikTokers that you know on my podcast. What else? If you want to get a coaching session, get it tonight, you guys. Prices are going up tomorrow. So go get yourself that coaching session. Go get yourself that coaching session. I don't know if I should block this person. Oh yeah, for sure. Get yourself a coaching session. It doesn't expire. You can just put it in your pocket, use it when you need it, but prices are going up tomorrow. I have 760K. You do. Followers. What do you talk about, my love? What's your vibe? What's your vibe, my love? I make random videos about random stuff. You want to send me a DM? Send me a DM. Okay? Boyfriend of 9 months broke it up out of nowhere. Sure. Awesome. Good. I'll look for you, okay? Alright, my loves. Have a good night. I love you.